Now this is what I'm going to review now. Siren Recurring Dream Breakfast Stout. It's a stout. I thought it was an IPA, but you take this off. Oh, um, by the way, hello fellow surfers, welcome to Flavour Tasters, a food and beverage review channel, and all things relating to food, beverage, health, and if you haven't already subscribed, hit the notification bell, select all notifications, straight to like, share the content, and all of the good stuff. And this is Siren Recurring Dream Breakfast Stout. Let's hear. Apparently, you've got to pour it quick, so I don't want a quick pour. Apparently, it's a little bit fizzy. It's a little bit fizzy. Let's get a thumbnail. Huh? Oh, that's a good one. Anyway. No. Trying to get a aroma. Yeah. Not getting much. Little bit of it, maybe it's chocolatey kind of biscuit. Maybe's. It's not coming out too very late, and it's thick, as you can tell. It's almost coffee, actually. I don't think it's chocolate. It smells like a very dark chocolate, or like a coffee. Right, okay. It's about a 2-finger head. It's a thick one. Right. Don't know what I feel like about this. Don't know. Craft Siren Brew. I don't know how I feel about this, to be honest. Is it my type of flavour though? That's what we're. Is it somewhere on my scale of my palate, like something I like, or is it just like bland? It tastes almost like a coffee that's cold, with a slight difference, a slight kind of alcoholic beverage kind of thing to it, but it's predominantly like coffee. It's like if you like cold coffees, you might like this. Um, this is warm, however, but if you like cold coffees or warm coffees, this would probably be up there. Um, and it doesn't have too much of a sharpness at the back, which coffee generally has. Yeah, there's not much aroma that I'm getting from it. Do you know what? It feels like it's not sickly like this, right? So just taking this into consideration, it's not sickly, but it feels for some reason like I'm drinking sewer water. Not the flavour, just the kind of the the head maybe is mixed with the kind of creaminess or thickness to the liquid itself. Um, the flavors doesn't. It's not strong like coffee. It's kind of like you leave a coffee out for a while, and coffee actually still has a strong taste to it. So it's like you've put too much water into it, but it's still got the thickness. You know what I mean? Not really liking it, to be honest. Once you swish it about, it's got a little bit of the lemony backing or citrusy backing, but it's only when you swish it around. I don't know if I like that. That's yeah, I don't think I like that. I can see this having some market. I'm gonna put that into this cup because I don't like it. Yeah, not. Yeah, I don't. For me, it's a 2 out of 10. Just pouring the rest of this out as well, so I'm doing that. Oh, I'm getting again. Weird, weird. See, Guinness, it's not got like that Guinness flavour. It's luckily it's dying down a bit. It's just remembering the the notes of the flavours. Nah, 2 out of 10. I'm not trying to be nasty at this, but for me personally, this is a breakfast stout. Call that breakfast stout. You want people to like you're eating a nice big English breakfast, and then all of a sudden you have that. This would look. This would not go good at all with an English breakfast. It might look like it. It might have a nice thickness to it, the creaminess to it, but it definitely wouldn't go with the English breakfast. I would, if I was to put this with anything for it to be a little bit better. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking like something really hot because you would need a drink, and you probably wouldn't even notice the flavour, like a Vindaloo or something even stronger than that. And even then, I don't even know. But 2 out of 10. It's and I'm not trying to be nasty, but the texture and the thickness, like I said, it's almost like a what you call it, uh, was it a sewer water feel, um, and the flavor just it didn't have a flavor for the majority of it. That's why I was drinking it so much, like trying to. And then it was only when I went, swirling it, it was like, you know what I mean? Just thinking about the I'm sorry, Siren. I'm not trying to knock you. You might have other brews that are of higher quality, maybe it's IPAs or lagers or whatever. But this, I think this was in the £1.70 ish margin. I may be wrong. Um, it wasn't as expensive as the other ones we've had, but like because it's not a big bottle, but for the size, a can, should I say? Um, but for the size of it, it's a rip off. You're being apt. If they sold this for 50p, then I can see why people may buy it in droves just to get drunk or something. Ladies and gentlemen, don't just drink to get drunk. But I'm saying I can see that being 50 pence. Maybe it's at a push 70, 75. But when you're hitting the £1, I'll say that's a little bit steep. I mean, I can see people buying it at £1. At £1 as like the thing. Oh, I'm gonna try it. It's a little bit. It's when they've tried it, they'll be like, that was a bit expensive. But they may buy it at £1 for it. I'm gonna try that. But you're looking at 50 pence to 75 pence price wise for people to just buy it just to get drunk. Like kind of a, you know how people with cheap ciders, they abuse alcohol and stuff. Don't do this at home, people. But because it's so cheap, you get like so much, and then they just get like they do it. Maybe it's then, but I'm being relatively fair. 50 pence probably, 75 pence is a push. Yeah. 2 out of 10, horrific drink, especially for its price. If it was 50 pence, I'll probably give it like a 4 out of 10. But yeah, sorry, I don't like it. Maybe you guys can tell me in the chat if you've tried this before. Again, Recurring Dream Breakfast Stout by Siren, or it looks like it's by Siren, Craft Siren Brew. If you think I'm wrong, maybe I'm being harsh, maybe this is a drink for you, and you can tell me in the chat, and it's fine. If you've got a different palate and you think I was too harsh, let me know. For my palate, I was being perfectly honest with this. But you may disagree. Let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, select all notifications, strike the like, share the content, and all of the good stuff. Leave your views and opinions in the comment section below. I'm going to have to wash out my mouth before going to the next one. Just so it's fair. I'm also going to have to wash out this something big time. Do you know what? I'm going to have that little dregs. Just to be relatively fair. So, smelling it now, it's sat in the glass. Almost a little bit of toffiness, but it's more predominant with like a black coffee kind of, a sharp coffee kind of aroma. So see, it's like the first thing I got at the sides of my palate was but there was something there, like a chocolatey note that was sitting, something that was chocolate, like a dark chocolate. Maybe it's mixed with a coffee or a coffee note that's not too strong, but it's alright, it's palatable to a degree. Again, nothing special, but to a degree, like I can see people maybe as if there wasn't that like end note or start note, should I say, the start note that was at the front on the side. Yeah, I'm sorry, I never want to do these things to bring down a company. I have no hate to this company. This is the first time I've tried it, so this is probably the fairest like review I've done, because this is legitimately the first time I believe I've ever had a Siren craft beer, this one specifically as well. So it's just really bad. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Feel free to subscribe, hit the notification bell, select all notifications, strike the like, share the content, and all of the good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.